Hello students, in this video we will learn about the lymphatic system, that is another important um, system, physiological system of the human body. So this lymphatic system, here it is written at the top, lymphatic system, it mainly consists of, or it is a system of lymphatic vessels. So here in the lymphatic system the parts are: number one, lymphatic vessels, lymphatic vessels, then lymph nodes, lymph nodes, then thymus and spleen. So these are the main four parts of the lymphatic system. So lymphatic system, that is it, one important physiological system, and it mainly consists of lymphatic vessels, lymph nodes, thymus and spleen. So first, lymphatic vessel. So lymphatic vessels start as lymph capillaries. You can see here the vessels, here also the capillaries, which mainly formed by these lymphatic vessels. The vessels, only you see the vessels, not this part. These are not the lymph vessels, but these portions are reflecting the lymphatic vessels or the lymph vessels. So lymphatic vessels start as lymph capillaries between the tissue cells. They drain lymph from tissues all over the body back into the blood system or into the bloodstream. Lymph is moved along the lymphatic vessels, and valves inside these vessels ensure that lymph flows in a correct direction. So this is about the lymphatic vessels that mainly form by the association of the lymphatic capillaries. Second, lymph nodes. You can see this part. Now this part, give your focus on this particular portion. These are indicating the lymph nodes. Here it is also given a specific name, axillary lymph nodes. Here it is inguinal lymph nodes. That means on the basis of the location, we are just giving a particular name of that lymph nodes. So these are lymph nodes, and these are located. You can see these are located. These lymph nodes here also, in this case, here also the cervical lymph nodes. So these lymph nodes are located on the lymph vessels or on the lymphatic vessels. So these are located on the lymphatic vessels through which lymph passes. So what is the function of these lymph nodes? The main function of these lymph nodes is to filter the lymph. They are helping in filtration. They are helping in the filtration process of the lymph, and also in the meantime they are also helping in the filtration as well as trapping of the infectious agents, infectious microorganisms or other foreign particles. This is the function, or these are the functions of the lymph nodes located in different areas of the body, and on the basis of that particular position we are just giving them some particular name like inguinal lymph nodes, axillary lymph nodes, cervical lymph nodes, because it is located in the cervical part. Okay, so they trap the microorganisms. They first of all filter the lymph, and through this filtration they are trapping the microorganisms as well as the other foreign particles, and these are the functions of the lymph nodes. Third, thymus. Thymus, here it is, thymus. It is a lymphoid or lymphatic organ, and it is located in the anterior part of thoracic. This portion is mainly called as thoracic cavity or the thoracic part. So you can see the thymus, it is mainly located in the anterior part of the thoracic and lower part of the neck, in the lower part of the neck. So this is about the thymus, that is helping in the production of some important lymphatic cells, mainly the WBC cells. And this way it is helping to provide us the immune power of the immunity. The next lymphatic system part is spleen. Here it is spleen. So it is the largest lymphatic organ or the lymph node organ in the human body, and it is mainly situated in the left. This is the left part and this is the right part. So you can see spleen is present in the left part, left upper part of the abdomen. And this is the exact location of the spleen. So this spleen removes old worn out RBCs or red blood cells from the blood and returns iron to the blood for reuse in synthesizing hemoglobin. The spleen, it also acts as a blood reservoir. In the embryonic stage, it forms the RBCs. As you all know, in the mature stage, RBCs are formed from the bone marrows, but in embryonic phase, RBCs are formed from the spleen as well as from the liver. So spleen, that is it is the most important lymphatic organ in the body. It provides immune power. All the parts of the lymphatic system, they are helping in the immune responsiveness. So lymphatic capillaries present in the intestinal villi. Here the intestine, this is the digestive tract part, and here the intestine or the small intestine parts are present. As you all know, this is the small intestine part helping in the absorption process. Now in this small intestine part, here in this small intestine part, the finger-like projections, villi or villas, are located. So lymphatic capillaries present in the intestinal villi are called, so there is the association of the lymphatic capillaries in that villis or in the villus portion, that is called lacteal. This is known as lacteal. So the main function of this villus is to absorb the nutrient from our small intestine part, from our digestive part, and this kind of absorption mainly done by the lymphatic vessel, that is called lacteal. So we can say these lacteals or these lymphatic vessels, these are actually the lymphatic capillaries. So these are associated with the absorption. These lacteals are associated with the absorption and also in the transportation process of fat and fat soluble vitamins. These are the functions of the lacteals. Now this lymphatic system plays an important role in body's defense mechanism. It filters out disease causing microorganisms, virus, bacteria, protozoans. It also inactivates the toxic material released from the microorganisms. It helps in the production of the uh, white blood cells, mainly the lymphatic cells, mainly the lymphocytes and the monocytes, and also helping in the formation process of antibodies. And this way the lymphatic system, it helps us to generate the immune power, immune responsiveness against any disease causing pathogens. Not only this, the lymph which is present, which is flowing through these lymph vessels or the lymphatic capillaries, these lymphs are, or this lymph, that is one kind of tissue fluid, it is an important carrier for nutrients and hormones. As you all know, bloods, they are helping in the transportation process of nutrient and the hormones. Lymph fluid, that is also performing same kind of function. But the main difference between the lymph and the blood is that inside the blood, RBC, WBC and platelets are present. But inside the lymph, RBCs and platelets are absent. Only WBCs or white blood cells are mainly present there. And as you all know, WBCs, they are helping in the immunity. They are helping to develop the immune power. So these WBC cells or white blood cells or leukocytes are mainly found inside the lymph, and these way lymph they are also generating immune power inside the body. Lymph they are flowing inside the lymph vessels, and blood flowing through the blood vessels like artery, veins and capillaries, and lymph flowing through the lymphatic vessels or the lymphatic capillaries. So lymphatic system acts as cleaning filters and immune response centers, because the main immune responsiveness of our body is mainly generated by this lymphatic system. So in providing immunity in our body, lymphatic system is very important physiological part or the physiological system in the human body. Now, unlike the cardiovascular system, the lymphatic system has no central pump. Cardiovascular system has the central pump heart. Heart is pumping, and this way the cardiovascular circulation mainly occur throughout the body. But in case of lymph, such kind of pumping organ is not there. It's absent. So lymph transport is slow and sporadic. Lymph movements occurs due to peristalsis. The movement of the lymph throughout these lymphatic vessels, it occurs due to the peristalsis. Peristalsis means propulsion of the lymph due to a alternate contraction and relaxation of the smooth muscles, and also the movement occurs contraction due to the contraction of skeletal muscles and arterial pulsation. Lymph that enters the lymph vessels from the interstitial space usually does not flow backwards along the vessels because of the presence of valves. Already I have mentioned inside the lymph vessels valves are located, valves are present, and these valves are regulating the unidirectional flow of the lymph inside the lymph vessels. If excessive hydrostatic pressure develops within these lymphatic vessels, some fluid leaks back into the interstitial space and contribute to the formation of edema. That means swelling. So that is one adverse situation, that is one unsuitable situation, and when there is the excessive hydrostatic pressure, and in this case only such kind of condition develops within the lymph vessels. Due to this, some fluid leaks back into the interstitial space and contribute to formation of edema. So this is about the lymphatic system that mainly consists of lymphatic vessels, then lymph nodes. So these are lymphatic vessels, these are lymph nodes. You can see these are the dots which I am showing here you. These are lymph nodes. Then thymus and spleen. This is thymus and this is spleen. Spleen is the largest lymphatic organ in the body. So all these structures, all these parts of the lymphatic system, they are helping to develop the immune responsiveness, immune power inside the body. So the lymphatic system, you can say that the lymphatic system, they are generating the immune system or the immune responsiveness of the human body. So this is about the lymphatic system. Thank you for watching this video.